Hey guys! I'm doing another tag game by bubzbeauty today because I'm bored. I have class from 8 to 5. It's 5:40 right now. I actually have practice tonight and I don't have enough time to go back up to my dorm. I always order a Java chip frappuccino. So I used to get the double chocolate chip one all the time, but the Java chip one has more caffeine, which is why I get that now. Actually, there was this one time where I had to turn in a music portfolio the very next day and I had to pull an all-nighter. So I actually kind of begged my mom to take me to Starbucks so I could get the biggest size of a Java chip frappuccino that they had. And so when she got that for me, I was literally like safe for the rest of the night. My short. There's a whole lot of things in my closet that I love. I feel like shorts are just, they're really flexible and they're really comfortable and cute. And like they're perfect for where I live as far as the weather's concerned. I get freckles and moles on my body like really often. There's actually some here on this arm. If you like connect the dots, it looks like an inverse like Big Dipper. That's really random. What I would love to do is actually dance in a belly dance troupe. Personally, for me, it's tribal fusion belly dance. That's what I'm most intrigued by. Right now, I'm more like a poser, I guess, or like a self-trained dancer. April Rose of Unmata, or Unmata, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. She used to teach here. She actually has left to tour with the Belly Dance Superstar. And it wasn't even like a personalized, like, studio formatted class. It was just a recreational class. And the sad thing is I don't have a license or a car. Until I get those things, I can't really drive anywhere to a studio. I've been looking up places near where my family lives. So when I get back down there after college, I can actually start pursuing belly dance at a studio. Until then, I'm basically just learning from like DVDs and observation. My grandma's panze. I'm Filipino, for those of you who don't know. For those of you who don't know Filipino food, it's basically noodles. I think actually pansit it's just like the basic word for noodles, but the way my grandma described it to me was rice noodles, and she makes it with like shredded carrots, Chinese sausage, pork I think, and shrimp. I have a crap load of quotes that I live by actually, and I actually couldn't decide between two of them, so I'm just gonna say both. The first is by Marilyn Monroe, and it's sometimes good things fall apart so better things can fall together. And I'm like a really hopeful person about everything, like even if things look hopeless, even if I'm going through like a bad time, like this quote just really helps me get through everything. It gives me promise that life's gonna get better and it can only get better, and then I'm gonna be happy no matter what. And the other one is, don't take your blessings for granted. See what you always had with new eyes. Say thank you and mean it. Do what you need to do to enjoy it, and then perhaps you won't have to lose anything or lose something to appreciate it. And I don't know who said it, I just got that off of someone's face. And I really agree with that statement that you don't truly appreciate something until you lose it. And I feel like that wouldn't have to happen if people just were thankful for what they had every day. And I'm not very religious, and I actually don't really know what my religion is at this point, but I try to pray every night. I don't really pray for anything, I just kind of say thank you for everything that's in my life. I love the variety of people. Everyone on here, at least in my opinion, seems very real. I know people can actually put on a facade when they do videos. I really do feel like you're kind of just sitting in a living room of people and you're talking to strangers and connecting over the internet. There's also so much you can find, like everyone has so much to offer to this space. From makeup tutorials to teaching pets tricks and things like that, and just stupid videos and music videos and like everything. There's so much you can explore on YouTube. This is really obvious, but the thing I dislike about the YouTube community is trolls and haters, because I just feel like they're a waste of time. Like, they clog up the comments with their stupidness, and I don't know, it drives me insane whenever I go through the comments and all I see is trolling. It's actually called Bratislava, I think is how it's pronounced. I hope I didn't butcher that, but it's by Beirut, and they're actually my favorite band in like the entire world. Their music is described as like indie music mixed with world music. It's heavily world music influenced. I've been like belly dancing to it a little bit, or I guess a lot, since it's my most played song. Whenever I go practice, I bring my laptop with me and I just play my belly dance playlist or Polynesian playlist, whatever I'm dancing to, on iTunes. I said conceptual. It's hard to describe my style just because I go for so many different things and it changes on a day-to-day basis, but I like dressing up as a character. For example, I like really tribal jewelry. I don't buy it if I can't see myself dancing in it. This is what this is for. I bought this piece. yesterday. I bought these today. I bought these because I like the jingles. I don't know if I'll use them as actual earrings, or I'll use them in accessories. And I also bought these because there are vendors who come to my school once in a while, and they usually sell either handmade or like thrifted things. And I'm like super into that stuff, and sometimes it's really cheap. Like I usually think of like, for those of you who know K-pop, like Soonyashita or Girls' Generation and like Run Devil Run, and I'll want to wear like my leather jacket and like dramatic makeup and things like that. And so I'll feel like badass and sexy one day. And sometimes I'll feel like cute and flowy and kind of bohemian, which is kind of what I went for today. There were times where I'll feel cute and I have like t-shirts with like cute things all over it. And sometimes I'm just lazy and I'll just throw on like a baggy t-shirt and jeans. I try to make myself look like a different character every day. It's like I'm getting into costume. I like feeling like I'm getting into costume every day, even if it's just for going to school. 7. I actually got really connected to it through the manga Nana. It's like my favorite shoujo manga. Nana is Japanese for 7. Yeah, I have a crap load of hobbies. I compose music on Finale Allegro and Fruity Loops. I'm actually very, very musically oriented. I've been in it since 3rd, 4th grade. I've just been in it for so long that like I just started composing, and like because of my pitch, whenever I hear like snippets of inspiration in my head, I don't need a piano in order to write it down. I actually really want to double major in ethnomusicology here if I get in through the audition, just because I really adore world music specifically, and I'd really, really love to be concentrated in it. My second hobby, I guess, is cultural dance. But I actually have only been in cultural dance for about 3 years now. It really hasn't been that long at all. My friend started a Polynesian dance club my senior year of high school, and I joined it for Tahitian and Hula, and like I absolutely loved it. When I graduated, I discovered the belly dancer Rachel Bryce on YouTube, which sparked my love for tribal fusion belly dance. Also, too, I got involved with my my Filipino culture night here. I'm actually applying to be a coordinator of the Morosi, which is the Muslim influenced dances. I'm just really good at it, and I actually get a lot of respect for it, which I'm really, that's something I'm really proud of. Yeah, there's a lot of dance forms that I'd really love to explore. Grammar. Specifically, like, it's when I catch, like, really obvious grammar mistakes. Like my brother, he likes to say more better. Obviously, better is already the word for more good. So you don't need to say more better because it's redundant. And so he says that with everything ending in er. Like more better, more faster. It really gets on my nerves, even though I make my own grammar mistakes and like my parents don't really correct him about it. One thing that annoys me, especially here at school, is people who don't know like their basic manners. Someone won't hold the door open for me and I just get really pissed off. I grew up with a dad who was like a manner Nazi. I've learned to be like very respectful of other people, and so like I'm always holding the door for other people or saying thank you all the time, even for like the littlest things. So like it really annoys me when people don't do things as basic as holding the door open for you or saying thank you, because it's something you should do in my opinion. I'll say K-pop in this case. I'll wait till the bell. Yeah. In case you didn't know, it's 6 o'clock. Stop. What do you think is those aren't real bells? I have friends who love K-pop. Where I go to school, there's like a high Asian population here, so I don't see it as much here. If you aren't Asian here, where I live, like, you tell them you like Korean pop, and they're just like, oh, you like bubblegum pop and just like cutesy girls with cheesy dance moves and hot random Asian guys who all look the same. They basically compare you to like a 14-year-old girl. And I try not to be embarrassed when I tell people I like K-pop. I figure that if they're gonna make fun of me for it or if they're gonna tease me for it, it's just because they don't understand it or they haven't listened to it themselves. I'm not even one for like the hot idols or anything. Like I do have like a bias on my phone to issue one from Super Junior. It's really just the music. It's a refreshing change from the American pop that I get here. I'm always seeking out new music forms just because I'm sick of hearing raps about sex and drugs. And like not all of them are like that. There are a lot of pop songs here that I do like, but it's just I find that I like the K-pop ones more. That's it. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope it wasn't too weird because I'm outside and I'm on my webcam. But I will talk to you guys later. Bye.